Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Sunday, November 10th, 2019 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi. Hello. And our energy mantra for today is Om Kriyam Namah. I am aligned with cosmic law. And a few things I want to say. First, I know I haven't been showing up in video lately too much. I have so much resistance to it, and I feel like this Mercury and Scorpio retrograde has me wanting to be like so deep in that introverted cave, and so this is my making peace with that by showing up and doing the video, which I want to do, but also staying off camera so I can, kind of be in a cave. So this is that process going on. The other thing, I guess, that I want to mention is we are building to a full moon. We are building to this mercurial eclipse, I guess you could call it, to this Mercury Cazimi. We are building to this Sun conjunct Mercury energy. We're building to Mercury perihelion, which is the place where Mercury is in its orbit, where it's so close to the Sun energy. And so our monkey mind is going crazy right now, or at least mine is going crazy right now. It's like, I must be like this to this to this to this to this. Not to mention the Mercury retrograde. For me, this retrograde has made me losing things. Like this week, I can't tell you how many times I feel like I've left my wallet in a store and I keep finding it and it's not left at the store, but like I could probably lose my head this week if it wasn't attached. It's one of those kind of feelings. So knowing that, this is a good day. Stop, drop, get grounded. Ground in this mercurial energy. Take responsibility for the mental energies. I actually have really interesting cards for this day. 3 mental cards and then 2 major arcana. Kind of hard to balance where I'm sitting with this. So I have the isolation card, sitting, overthinking all by yourself. The guilt card, the feeling that overtakes your mind. And the sorrow card. But all of these, it's the 3 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, all these sword cards, these mental cards. And yet it's like if you allow yourself to be present with it, to even be present with your thoughts, you're going to find the shadows in there. This is actually the moon card in traditional tarot. You're probably going to find that these are things from long ago, far away, that they're not actually for the present. And it's like, can you wrap it up? Can you wrap it up? Can you complete it? Can you surrender it? Can you give it to God? Can you give it to Spirit? Can you practice forgiveness? One of my favorite definitions of forgiveness is to release the hope that it could have been different than it was. Can you accept that it was this way? Can you go in and re-empower yourself if that is what's needed? It really involves going to those places and doing what needs to be done instead of avoiding these energies. And I really do feel like as Mercury crosses the Sun, we actually can see this on, Monday the 11th, because it's on 11/11, you actually will be able to see like the dot of Mercury crossing the Sun. So as this happens, that's, it's something that happens occasionally here or there, rarely. What I would imagine is the burning away of these thoughts that no longer serve. The surrender to the light, these thoughts that keep us held in the darkness, that keep us held in like caves and caverns and, afraid of bringing things to the light. So it's like if you can, process these energies, be present with these energies. This is the World card. It's completion. So it's like finishing that puzzle, completing that puzzle, but also receiving the world. And that's one of the things that popped into my head with these energies. This song by Yolo Tango, You Can Have It All. And that's the thing. You can have those dreams and desires that you want. Jupiter in Sagittarius, just a little bit longer. You can have it all, but you have to be willing to do the work for the things that are like there, that are showing up and like, you know, pulling at you a little bit. So let's dig into this astro. We have the moon shifting into Taurus later in the day. 3:18 p.m. Moon shifting into Taurus in prep for full moon. We have a full moon on Tuesday. So before the moon shifts into Taurus, we have the moon opposite Mars. Might be overthinking the actions that you're being called to take. Now, the other few days I've been saying, hey, stop, drop, and roll, think before you act, but, you know, and think before you act, but don't overthink. You need to find your balance between, you know, the thinking before you acting, but not overthinking and getting stuck in purgatory, we're going to say, because that's what it can feel like when you're like, well, maybe, but I don't know. Like, really tune in. What's the yes and the no, the yum or the yuck saying within you? Decide from there. Tune into that energy. Moon trine Jupiter. You can have it all, and it's really important for you to remember that. And it's all like as in regards to those soul desires. It's not all as in, let me conquer the world. And I think that's a shift that some of us need to make. But like, what is the all that you can have according to your soul? And oh my God, would that not be an amazing box to open at Christmas? All right, so like I said, moon into Taurus, and once the moon moves into Taurus, it will be connecting with Uranus. So again, watch for impulse energies. This may increase the sleeplessness if you have been experiencing that with the mercurial energies. Again, grounding in is going to be really, really important, and also this can bring about ahas. Last thing I want to mention, Pallas has moved into Sagittarius, and I had two minds about this, but the stronger message, the stronger instinct was from God Universe, and it was like, stay filled in wonder. Pallas can represent that patriarchal energy, and I feel like the patriarchal energy is like, get informed, know everything. And I feel like that can be sometimes the shadow energy of Sagittarius, needing to know it all. Stay in wonder. Stay in the place. Sorry, my timer is going off. Stay in the place of knowing there are more possibilities. I'm not saying don't be informed, but allow yourself, even through being informed, to stay in wonder. Last thing I want to mention, I forgot, but I wanted to say this early on, about mantra. I really believe in mantras. I like Sanskrit mantras, especially because they have special sounds. So the one today, Om Kriyam Namah. I am aligned with cosmic law, especially if you are feeling like a little inundated with mental energies. Saying that a few times can re-empower you and hopefully shift you out of that mental state. So that is it for today. What's on there? Oh, that's my finger. Hi. I'm 5. Let's see. I will be putting out my year ahead readings and eclipse readings. I'm just finalizing a few things and digging deep into the astro. A few people have emailed. I will be getting back to you ASAP. Besides that, you can always book a regular old reading with me anytime. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. And besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power. And let's give those old thoughts to the fire. Namaste.